Back tonight here on In Focus now. After 4 months behind bars, former Free State Premier Ace Magashule's ex-PA, Moroadi Cholota, has been granted bail of 2,500. This after the state's argument did not persuade the Bloemfontein court that she was a flight risk. The 37-year-old faces fraud, corruption and money laundering charges relating to the 255 million rand asbestos case. She will now join her co-accused for next year's trial. Veronica Makhoali has more.
An emotional Moroadi Cholota fought back tears as Magistrate Estelle de Lange delivered her decision.
I do not find any evidence. If I say I find any evidence in this affidavit of the state to support the claim of the state that the applicant is a flight risk and that there is a likelihood that she will not stand trial. She was a resident and a student in the United States at all times. There is no evidence that it was difficult to get hold of her when she was needed. Remember that there must not only be a suspicion of a flight risk or a fear of a flight risk, but there must be a likelihood that she's a flight risk and that she will not stand trial. This likelihood must be based on evidence.
De Lange said that after reviewing all the evidence, she was convinced that granting Cholota bail was in the interest of justice, a decision that Cholota's lawyer felt justified their position.
So those tears that they've seen in court, those are the tears of joy. When we started the matter, we have indicated that the state is trying to put up a show. And we indicated that the show was about to come to an end. It has taken longer than what we anticipated. What they are looking for from me, they were hoping that she's going to implicate some of the co-accused. And there's no way that she will implicate anyone. Hence, they were pushing a narrative that says she has been a state witness. That has never been the case.
Cholota, who spent over 4 months in jail while the National Prosecuting Authority successfully applied for her extradition from the US, reiterated that she had no intention of avoiding a trial that hadn't even started yet.
I deny the allegation by the state that I had no intention of returning to South Africa to face trial. The state has failed to run the criminal trial since 2020, when the charges were originally brought against my co-accused. It also failed to run the criminal case since I was initially charged in 2021. It therefore cannot be said that I have evaded a trial that was never underway.
Meanwhile, the NPA says it welcomes the court's decision.
The onus was on the applicant to prove that she will be available. She will avail herself. And it was never about us as the state. We believed that she would evade coming to trial. She's a flight risk. So for those reasons, we saw it fit to oppose the bail application. It was nothing personal. It was nothing to punish the applicant.
However, the state insists that Cholota has a case to answer in the 255 million rand corruption scandal.
Your worship will see that this honourable lady, as she wants to report herself, received thousands of rands from different service providers who did business with the Free State government. Illegally, sir. Cash deposits into that account. 135,000 rand. More than 135,000. Inter-account transfers, 1.5 million. Next page, page 51. ANC stroke Magashule link, 19,500 rand. Look at under the heading contractors. ETSO Civils, a service provider to the Free State government, 8,000 rand. TAD Consulting, 10,000 rand. This is totally illegal. So what I want to indicate to the court that this applicant attempting to show that I'm this honourable person and I want to come to South Africa to prove my innocence was busy with a lot of underhand dealings.
Her legal battles are far from over, But for now, Cholota is free to return home, pending her next court appearance.
She's out on bail and we are extremely happy as a family. It was a great feeling having touched her, because seeing her behind the bars was quite devastating, but now that she's out, the family is happy. Her spirit will definitely be affected. A lot is not going to be the same after this, but I mean, we're just happy she's home.
Cholota will return to the Magistrate Court on Friday to have her case transferred to the High Court. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Veronica Makhoali at the Bloemfontein Magistrate Court in the Free State.